asked if I'm off the train. I won't lie. And I don't want your man, boo. Fuck that guy. You know that song? Hey guys, welcome back to Is It Tuesday podcast. I'm Cris Cavallari. Y'all feel like I be yelling sometimes? Do you feel like I'm yelling at you? And if it does feel like that, I am such a passionate speaker. Once I start speaking, I don't talk a lot. Like I'm not a chatty patty unless it's something I'm really passionate about. And the more I sit still, the more I hear, the more I feel. I want to shake a lot of y'all men. That's like the big homie to some of these young guys. Well, I'm gonna have to say it that way because, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, so you're an old head, right? I'm considered an old head. You see, hey, girls, I'm not an auntie, but I'm still an old head. Like, yeah, I'm not an auntie, but y'all be saying that and y'all be looking like the auntie. But y'all be saying that. So let's just keep that going. Okay, so boom. As a auntie, I'm like the auntie that your older sister got pregnant when you was 5. So now, like, you know, you was an aunt since you was 5. Like, I'm that type of aunt to y'all because, bitch, we not that far in age. Like, come on now. That's the aunt I am. I'm that aunt. So that means I get to tell you the truth. That means I'm not going to back in my day you to death. Y'all, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to tell you is, damn, I felt that way 2 years ago. Damn. Listen, here's the right advice. It ain't always about bossing up on somebody. Heal on somebody. Because when you heal, all that other shit come with it. More niggas. Hey, niggas. The niggas be liking to hear when you healed. Money, happiness, like that pure joy, that's gonna come. So this auntie, this big sis, is going to advise you to heal, to sit, to soak, because y'all be liking just baths. Soak that twat. Soak, like sit down. Don't jump from nigga to nigga. And I'm the first one to tell y'all to date. And I don't mean, see, that's the thing. Like, I'm saying date, like, nope. I don't mean like, oh, got this one, gave him back. Got this one, gave him back. I'm not saying that. Don't be mixy in that way either. What I'm saying is interviews. Hey, okay, y'all talk. Okay, yeah, no, I thought, but no. You know, I'm saying really, you can date, but don't just be out here bossing up, because then when the time comes that the person, whomever, friends or platonic or romance, they come, you not just, you built that shell around you. Because now if you're so busy bossing up, the people that's coming around you, they really coming up over there to eat, like they're not really caring about, you know. But if you're healing and if you're grateful that you're just not in that space anymore, you're going to attract a different type of people. And I think that that's very important for us to realize. You are going to attract what you are. So when y'all, auntie, why I keep attracting these niggas, they ain't shit. Because the better you become, the better your options. And only because, not because of status, but because you're going to pick them right. You're going to look. And I ain't talking about that superficial list y'all be having. I'm not talking about it. Could y'all look like Instagram goals? Because half these motherfuckers that's a goal on Instagram ain't a goal in real life. Their spirits is dirty. Their attitude is nasty. So I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about like, damn, she got some shit can't nobody take. Okay. Okay. Now I could pick them. I could be honest. I could tell you I like him and him. Listen, I'm in the empress stage right now. Right now, I don't know right now I'm just weighing out my options. May the best man win. And if you're a man and you're watching this, may the best woman win. I'm talking to, don't be down there saying all that shit. Because the biggest problem is y'all niggas don't hold each other accountable. So I'm going to be their old head. I'm going to be their auntie and their big sis. But I'm going to be honest. Even if I look crazy, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be like, yo, you look like you need to do X, Y, and Z. Like, this ain't about that. Like, you need to sit. You need to, and then pop out on them. Every time you go in that cocoon and you pop out on them, they be like, oh, you look so. The best thing, a best compliment somebody, because you look so happy. You look light. Your energy is so good. That's how you pop out on them. That bossing up shit. Yeah, fuck these niggas, fuck these bitches. It's cool, like when we in the gym and everybody like a little moment. But when you listen into that and when you absorbing that is what you become. Right? So when I say you ain't got to always boss up on them, because bossing up too fast make you too hard and it make you think you don't need nobody. It'll be like everybody's disposable when you boss up too fast. Heal a little bit. Boss, heal, boss. Two things can live in the same house. Remember what it was like that you prayed for. Like, don't get over here and be like, oh yeah, she want that. I want that too. Okay, I got to do that. Don't do that. Remember what those goals were. Remember what that healing looks like to you. Remember what bossing up looks like to you. Bossing up could be a 9 to 5. Bossing up could have a roommate. Bossing up can be anything what the fuck you want. That just means stepping it up. Don't be that hard rock when you really are a gem, baby girl. Don't. Heal. You ain't got to stun on them. You ain't got to prove a point to them. You don't even got to tell them who you really are. Because sometimes we be knowing, but I'm telling you, heal. Heal and sit with yourself. And walk outside. It depends on where you live. I ain't gonna tell you just walk anywhere, but get grounded, walk with no shoes. Go find a nice park with some grass. Hopefully your neighbors pick up the dog shit. If it was me, I wasn't. I'd walk right past that doodle. But I'm saying it to other people. But heal and take some time. The more I'm sitting with myself, and it doesn't mean that there aren't great people in my life and same people that been in my life. What it means is I could see clearly. I feel better. And I'm not exempt from life happening because bitch, life is fucking me up. And then I'll be like, oh, whew, that's all you got, bitch. Because I passed that test and that test and that test. So, but as I'm sitting here and I'm looking at how things that I genuinely don't think I would have let go have been removed. Sometimes the situation has to feel like a certain way for you to really let it go, because we be given chances and chances. We not holding people. The fuck is that? Is it a bee? Hold on. I know Lamont about to look at this shit and die. I know I ain't tripped on my butt. Look at these. What the fuck was that? I just did some white people shit. I should have just left. Why did I go investigate? Why did I go investigate? What if it was something that could have got me? Bitch, now I'm scared. I'm scared like a motherfucker. Hold on. Oh my God, should have let Devontae's thing. I ain't even scared of bugs. I'm just scared of that noise. It sounds like a rattlesnake or something. It's real exotic in here. Or maybe it's the weed. I don't know, but bitch, I heard something. What was I saying? The more I'm sitting with myself, and I'm allowing myself to trust myself, see myself, not water myself down, because I know it could be a lot. And the thing is, it could be a lot with me not doing anything. It could just be a lot. It could be like too much for somebody that's not enough in their eyes, because you're enough, sis. Some of y'all ain't shit, but y'all still, still a nice amount of shit, still something. But as I'm sitting here and I'm just realizing, once you do the work alone, because a lot of us are like latching on to things to make us feel better, to make us distract us from the real mission at hand. We are really like that shit. Like, why you try to see what's the name? I think spiritual drawing said that. I'm always gonna talk about spiritual drawing. We got to get her on here. But I remember a couple months back, she did a reading for Leo, and she was talking about like taking a break, like really like sitting with yourself. I gotta find what episode, where is it at on her page. But when she said that, I've already felt it. I felt it for a long time and I denied it. I was like, no, you push through. Because every invite y'all want to go, because you want people to understand like, oh, you want them to see that you have love for them, right? Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. Y'all be on the internet and y'all be like, she ain't like my picture, so that must mean we ain't cool. Hey, I said something to you and you looked at it and you ain't say nothing back. I'm mad. I need people in my life to know that, and in being support of, I am in a season of silence. I am in a season of being obedient, and old me would have thought I was being left out. Old me would have been like, no invite. Remember you was asking motherfuckers like, no invite? Don't ask a motherfucker again why they invite you somewhere. You wasn't supposed to be there. Stop complaining every time you late. Maybe it was an accident 10 minutes before then. But when that no invite shit, when I realized what it was really, instead of what I perceived it to be, I'm being left out. Why are we not understanding or even entertaining the thought of, oh, wait, I'm not being left out. God said, not right there. Come here, I got something. No, come here. I got something else. I got something else to show you. Every time you heal, you get to the next level. And you want to surround yourself with people that support that level. And there's going to be a lot of people that said, well, wait a minute. Remember she used to do this? Remember he used to do that? Remember she was, that's okay. You ain't gotta tell nobody who you are. You just gotta be who you are, right? Sometimes, Stacey sent me this sermon and it literally, I'm gonna go on my phone. I'm gonna tell y'all because I took notes. And I don't journal because I hate my handwriting. It's just like, girl, what did you say? You know what I'm saying? Was this today? When did I've been writing so many notes. Every time I hear something, I'm writing it, right? Every time. And I'm listening to the sermon that Daisy sent me. And it said, this is from Sarah Jakes. It said, God will sit you in a room to give you a preview of what the room feels like before the room even knows it's you, because he wants you to see the character of the people who are going to be around you before they know you're king. Right? So that means y'all, sometimes they be like, treat, if you see somebody and needs something, you never know who God is, an angel is or whatever, you should treat people kind. A lot of people out here only treating people right because of who they are and what they can get from them, right? So this is what I'm getting from this. And a lot of y'all want to go to tables because of what it looks like, and it's not what it looks like. So he said he's going to hide the character. He was going to hide who the person is because he wants them to see the character of the people at the table. Because when they find out you're king, they may want something from you. I want you to see people properly. So I'm going to sit you in this room, but the room won't know who you are. So you basically, remember, this as soon as I seen that or heard it, I was listening earlier. As soon as I heard it, I was like a secret shopper. People are always on their best behavior when they know you're watching or they know who you are. Like if your manager came in, you're going to put that motherfucking phone down. Now when you answering the phone, you saying the whole spiel that you learned in fucking orientation. You're not just like, yeah, you really give them that spiel because somebody's over your shoulder and somebody's watching you. People can only portray and play things for so long. Eventually, mask off. But if you sit and you study yourself and you really pay attention to your energies around you and how things work, for your higher self, you'll be like, wait a minute. And I feel like each and every person, somebody asked me like, when did I start a motivational podcast, or like what encouraged me to start one? And I didn't even think of this as being motivational. This is how I've spoke forever. I got in trouble for it a lot, but I spoke my mind, and I remember not using my voice as much as I used to. We'll get to that situation at another time, but I'll go deep, and I plan on going so deep, balls deep. Call your mama, I don't give a fuck deep. Repost this, like I plan on not sugarcoating shit. Like I literally, the shit is shit. It's gonna be shit. Remember when Mimi was like, eat my shit? That's how I'm gonna deliver it. And I wanna watch you take a bite of the shit pie because this is your doing. So anyway, now that that's out the way, because I know somebody right now done sent this to somebody. Y'all dealing with people that the shit should have missed you. So if your friend thinks that this is about you and she sends this to you, know that bitch ain't your friend, because you wouldn't even think about little old me. But anyway, when you really start to, see these things and really step into who you are, it's hard to not see people. It's hard to get past the facade of things. It's hard to, go just because you're invited. Like you literally it's not always a negative. It's just like, why would I go there? I'm not welcome. Why would I ask to be invited somewhere if they didn't think about me when they first initially made plans? Or start also asking yourself, why am I invited? I don't know this lady. That's the thing right there. Why she invite me to this? I do not know her. What do I bring? Oh, I'm hot right now. Oh, it's a photo op. Oh, don't go too deep. A lot of these connections are so superficial. A lot of these connections are, what can you do for me right now? And I'm really like, you can't even tell somebody, watch out. I have yet to go deep. I'll be giving it to you like Blue's Clues. Because you won't know you're drinking poison until you're dead. Like you won't know until it's too late, till your stomach hurt and you got the shits. You gotta sometimes, and if you be like, no, don't drink that, they be like, you jealous, give me my drink. It's like, girl, just let her let her have the shits. Like, sometimes you gotta watch a car crash and just go, or I seen it. Like, I don't know. I stopped warning people like bluntly unless they asked. And most of the time, even when they asked, they still didn't want to hear the truth. But I don't warn people of other people. Only because y'all are probably one and the same. So if y'all energies are gravitating, if y'all doing y'all thing, y'all doing y'all thing. Like, I seen these girls and I was like, and this is like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I'm just skating. I'm just skating. It's early. I got some time. Amen. Hallelujah. I've been a full-time mom for 70-something days. I'm tired. But I'm here, and every day's Tuesday because mentally, spiritually, I've done the work, and I am not crumbling. Let me knock on something, because the devil I ain't got to knock on shit. I'm covered. What am I doing? I don't even got to knock on wood. That armor be like, you got a lot of editing to do, because at this point, I'm going to say it's just going to flow how it will flow if we was just talking and we were just laying on the beach. That's how I feel right now. I feel like I'm laying on the beach and I'm just thinking about every past life before this life that I'm in now. And I think about all the times I heard something and I didn't listen to myself. I felt something and I didn't listen to myself because I had to go do a double check with somebody else to see how they felt, and they didn't feel the same way, so I was making it up. And I'm thinking about all those times I should have trusted myself. I typically would call people and be like, hey, like, we all want confirmation, right? Even if you're dating a guy, you gotta call your girlfriend and be like, yeah, like we just need that, right? We need that reassurance. And sometimes we really do, but sometimes you don't. And you ask the bitch, should I get black or should I do highlights? Like, stuff like that, cool. But when it has anything to do with your life, like a real thing, to pray on it, to sit on it, to write it down, to speak life into it, to like really nurture that thing without being just like, oh, here, girl, can you watch the baby? I gotta go to the store. Like, if it was like if you just seen a stranger on the street, you giving her your precious gift. The more and more I'm sitting still, even if it's noise around me, I can't hear it. It's not penetrating me. Because some of y'all will call that lonely. Some of y'all are scared to be your own friend. Some of y'all know you're a good friend and you deserve great friends. And you're scared to walk away from old things. We gotta get uncomfortable. We gotta be okay with feeling crazy or sounding crazy for someone. And it's really like, I never felt, but sounding crazy, you only sound crazy to people that are not where you at. You can't tell your dream to somebody that's okay with doing nothing all day. I don't think you have to be an entrepreneur or a, corporate 9-to-5 type person. I think whatever it is that you want to do, as long as you're doing something that's feeding yourself, like feeding you, like it feeding your soul and making you want to do it, right? It's fun, like you love it, you're passionate about it, or you just fucking want to check. It don't matter. You ain't got to even be that passionate about it, because I'm gonna tell some of y'all think that y'all gotta solve war or hunger. Like y'all think y'all gotta have like this grandiose thing. You just gotta do what it is that brings you joy. And some of y'all only want to do stuff because y'all see other people doing it and you think it's going to be the same thing. It's not your passion. It's not what you love. That's like the most trendiest shit right now. I'm like, is that even what you like to do? Was that ever your dream? Y'all don't trust yourselves. Y'all don't know yourselves though. Because if you really got to know yourself, it would be so easy. It would be so clear. Stop looking at somebody's page and be like, yeah, you know, like, yeah, like just like, who are you? Who are you? Because can't nobody tell me who I am, because I know who I am. And no matter how you paint it, you know who I am. I really wish I could sing. I would be like singing Beyonce, I'm that girl. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Y'all be using songs that do not apply also. Y'all be liking memes. Y'all be like, this sound like I'm saying it in a negative way. Like, yeah, bitch. That's when people say I'm mean, because I'm honest. I am allowed to talk to you and engage with us because we big sis, right? We big sis, we auntie. We are allowed to be at least honest. It ain't you bitches is dumb. It's we gotta tighten up. We gotta hold people accountable. We gotta stop letting people skate and slip and slide all over the place like this. This ain't Trick Daddy and Trina, okay? This ain't that. This ain't Slip and Slide Records, bitch. Tighten up. We have to start holding people accountable. If I can't have a friendship where the person tells me first how they feel, instead of calling 10 other people to ask them their opinion about a situation. How do you feel, bitch? Because if y'all call me, I'm going to say, hold on. Hey, girl. All right, hey, y'all both on here. You tell her. We be doing a lot of dumb shit. When somebody call you, say, that ain't got nothing to do with me, baby. Don't want to hear it. Because the weakest shit you can do is team up for your dislike for somebody. That's weak. Stand on your own too. Okay? That's weak. Hold her accountable. Sis, why you seem like you got, so what, why you wait? What she do to you? Ask her. When somebody come to you with drama, say, it seems like she seems pretty cool, actually. What is it that you actually don't like? What is it that you don't like? What is it? She not gonna have a real reason. And then you could say, you could be like, okay, see, that's too much. Or when it's a guy. Or when, shit, fuck it. We gonna go back to the bitches because y'all the problem. When it's a girl, and she's stalking another girl's Instagram and she's doing a lot of like little weird bird shit. Why are we not saying to her, sis, we got better things to do. Sis, pray on it. We are feeding ego in these situations. And you niggas, your homeboy's a bum. You know it. I know it. And I understand the bro code. You got to vouch for the nigga. But when he's doing wrong, you should also say, listen, hey, young king, that's not how you treat a queen. That's not how you treat your seed. That's not how you treat your woman. Damn. Y'all be turning a blind eye. I really want to know what it would take for you to hold your friends accountable. And are you even allotted that safe space to be honest. How many of y'all are really being honest with your friends or your loved ones? Are you saying, hey, I don't, this is how I feel. Are you even given that opportunity? Are y'all just mad bitches hating? I'm linking up. What's it called? Bad bitches link up. Hot potato. Niggas be like, y'all, you know your nigga ain't doing right. You know he not doing right. I think that's the weakest shit ever for another man to be friends with someone. What's the worst thing a man could do? Not take care of his kids, right? I would say that. He cheat bag bitch. You know, cheat bag. You know, tag, I'm it. Like, I don't know. Dude, that cheating is not the worst thing a man can do. We be cheating. We just don't get caught. Or we just honest. We just honest, so it's not that big of a deal. Everybody knows. One thing a woman is not going to do, we're not going to like not tell at least the side nigga he a side. Like everybody knows. You niggas be letting side ladies think that they like the lady. So just being honest, right? Why did I tell y'all that? It's so funny. But that's the truth. Women cheat just as much as men. We're just so honest with both sides. Everybody knows the truth. Everybody. You know I live with this nigga. Now, when a guy cheating, he there for the kids. Like, I'm just staying there because, you know, my kid's there. But when a girl cheating, nigga, you know I live with him. I will call you when I get in the car on my way to work. Don't call me. I'll call you. Don't like a picture. Don't do nothing. Like, women are so honest in that way. They ain't honest with their friends. They honest with these niggas, though. It ain't give multiple chances. Why the I'm so funny. This is why it's dangerous to heal, right? You be having fun by yourself. And then I go out in the world and I'll be like, they be like, hey, I'll be like, hi, I have a blast by myself. And I think that it's because I probably got more, well, I'm talking to myself, so I guess I shouldn't diagnose myself. I'm not going to diagnose myself. I'm going to say that as a child, I think I lived in fantasy. So I be knowing, but then when you grow up, you shouldn't know. You should not know. Like, they always want to like dummy down like your power. Like, somebody somewhere told you like, oh girl, you tripping, or you know, just made you feel weird. But when I be sitting and I be saying funny shit, I be like, I'm a funny, whoever you are, you a lucky motherfucker, okay? Because I'm really funny and I'm really cool. I'm such a good person. I'm a good person. And I think that is such an amazing thing to finally accept. Now, we all got dark and light, but when I stop and I think, even the people that do me wrong, I did right. Even those that have tried to hurt me, I did right. And that's the ultimate test. Oh, we was talking about these niggas being bad dads. Don't forget, I won't. I'm going to go back to it. But let me talk about me real quick. I really realized that, like, sitting, and I'm telling you this, don't count favors. This is not what this is. This isn't remember that time I did this and remember that time. No. I show up. Until you give me a reason not to. There are some people in your life right now that you take for granted. Because the little things will expose how people really feel about you. And y'all lose a lot of good people over silly things. Things that could be taken away. Things that could change tomorrow. And I really sit here and think, I'm like, I started just, you know, when a journey happens and things and people will be removed, and not because of any malice. Sometimes they just can't go where you're going, right? But then they may take it personal. That's why a lot of these rappers or like athletes and shit, if they make it out somewhere, they want to keep going back and forth and keep hanging out with their little Day and them or whoever on the fucking corner. And it's like, that's not even life no more. That's not even where you reside no more. That's not even where, and some of y'all be like, oh, you can't forget where nobody say forget shit. What I'm saying is, if you've been removed from a situation, why you keep going back? Why are you volunteering putting yourself in harm's way? When I think about that, and I think about no matter what has ever happened and we parted ways, you could never say, never. And I stand on that. You could never say, I didn't make you feel good. I wasn't exceptionally present. I wasn't like that. People can say what they want, but they will never forget how you made them feel. And once I realized that, I said, I'm a good person. No matter how you want to paint it, I know that. You're only a bad person when you start putting those boundaries up. When you stop becoming a doormat. When you stop letting people run in and out of there. Y'all letting my air out. Y'all letting these flies in. This ain't no fucking revolving door. I literally can tell you, when I realized you're only a bad guy when you're really setting boundaries. That's the only time you're a bad guy. When you demand respect and when you stop letting people play with you, that's when you're the bad guy. Be the bad guy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Don't clear up no rumors. Don't tell your side of the story. Don't say, see, I told you so. Don't say anything. Be the bad guy. The bad guy that lives away from all of the people up on the hill, like in this beautiful place of like, the air just feel different. We in the same space. We in the same building. We in the same room, and we still ain't the same. We could do the same thing. We could do the same thing and still not be the same. That's going to go over some of y'all heads. But remember that time you seen that girl, and it's going to sound petty, and it's okay. Sometimes we still dark and light. We still, negative and positive. We need both. It's never positive energy only. Y'all be lying. That they gotta be, they both there, right? Remember that time you seen that girl and you was like, you can't like her and me. It's not giving that. That's what I'm saying when I say we in the same place and you still not. Don't get distracted by the people that are trying to distract you, trying to manipulate the situation, trying to take you off your A game. Be silent, be still, be in the hills. Pop out on them. Come have a cocktail, put your oils on. Life is great in the hills. And every time I think that, I'm like, bitch, I'm from the projects. Why would I get distracted now? Why would I get distracted now? Why? I like to talk about things just because I want you to avoid the things that I've done. Even if it was only 2 years ago. I wish I had somebody to tell me the truth. I wish I had somebody to just, have regular talk with it and hold me accountable. I'm not exempt from bullshit. Niggas was playing with me too until I stopped. Cause who? Wait a minute now, I think you forgot. Some niggas need to stay a fan. Some niggas need to stay with a pen and paper for, like, say what you want. Niggas, you too. Some of these ladies, you shouldn't be so, you shouldn't. They should stay a fan. But when you start to realize that and you start to set these boundaries, you be like, wow, it's peaceful over here. But I gotta tell them. I gotta tell them the truth. But I want y'all to start telling y'all homeboys the truth. I want you to start telling your homeboy, damn, dog, you fucking up. Because y'all be knowing what people be doing and y'all don't want to call them out. Any friend that lets you walk blind ain't your friend. Any friend, they might have to hurt your feelings, baby girl. She ain't always hating on you. But y'all niggas, y'all homie, your man, whose mans is this? I be wanting to say that to some people. That's your mans? You vouching for that? That sucker shit? The moral of the story is fucking accountability. I didn't sign off the last one, but let's just sign off this one. I'ma just start speaking. And the crazy thing is, I'm so alone and not lonely that when I start talking like this, it's like, girl, I got so much to tell you. In a good way. In a way where you can have a conversation and get it off your chest and it's over. In a good way where I'm going to get it off my chest and that's it. I got it off my chest now, rest, that's it. Stay there. That's what y'all need to start doing. Coming to a table, being honest, take a shot and say, okay, I told you exactly how I feel. Stop waiting to 4 months, 3 months, 6 months to tell somebody something. If you feel it, say it. To her first, though. Don't tell all the other people. Tell her first. Tell him first. You don't need a second opinion. You don't need a third and fourth. You don't need a group chat. I'ma just tell you every single time before I leave this motherfucker. The power has always been yours. Somewhere along the way, you gave it away. Go get that shit. Devontae probably gonna be looking at these like, this bitch is cuckoo. I'm gonna tell y'all. What? Let me know what's jeez, wait, what? Oh. Let me know if you want to connect to. Oh, this the principal, child. Thank you. Oh, wait. Hey, Sam. I'm glad to hear we had a very good morning. I'm glad to hear we had a really good morning. I would love to still connect. We can plan for, if today's not good, hold on. I would love to connect. Child motherhood, if today. Motherhood, like on some real shit. Tomorrow, Friday, or Monday. Motherhood. It's so crazy how I feel like God sends you exactly what you need when you need it. And even when shit is tough, you be like, at least it's tough when I can handle it. At least it's tough when I can handle it. Because old me wouldn't have been able to handle it. But now, it's like it don't get easier, you just get stronger. That's the part. It's never given easy. It's always given hard labor. It's always given, bitch, I'm tired. I'm operating on 3 hours of sleep. My period came on, fucked up my white sheets. Now I got a pimple on my forehead. I got to drop this kid off, this happened, this happened. It's always something. And Black women, you do it with grace. And just because you carrying it don't mean that shit ain't heavy. Every time I think about how my life has changed, sometimes I feel like I hate to say it, because that's not what it was. It wasn't like I blinked and it was like I was here, but I feel like I was teleported here. I just was working. That's why I know I'm a good person. That's why I know I deserve it. You gotta slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down, look around. Stop and have lunch. So much gratitude, like y'all be moving too fast. You can't even see what's happening. Y'all don't be feeling. Start feeling again. Start feeling again. Like, know what makes you happy. Know what, like, learn new things. But you gotta slow down. Because y'all racing people. You ain't gotta race nobody. You don't gotta be invited nowhere. Because where you belong is where you're gonna be at. Just slow down. Acknowledge some things. Heal a little bit. Feel your feels. A lot of things will not even matter when you start looking at how your life has been, like, and trust, ups, downs, lows, in between. But when you look, if you can't find something to be grateful for, y'all be complaining like we ain't got it so much easier than our parents or the people before them or the people before them. Like I could only imagine how my ancestors feel. I know they feel good. I know I'm the chosen one. I know that I'm here to change shit for my family. And I think when you know that you have so many hands on your back, so many people guiding you that you don't see, you start realizing like you're not even alone, dog. That person was a ride to the next stop, but you was already going that way. Start giving yourself some credit for all the hard work you're doing. Start resting. Stop needing the applause. Because when they stop, then that's when you're going to lose it. Like, wait, I need that. Wing yourself off of it. Just like that Facetune filter y'all be using. Stop using that baby doll filter. Y'all do not even look like that. Y'all all got to stop. The more and more, like, I be like, just accepting things. And yeah, even with a tummy, even with a BBL, even with some new titties. Because when I say unfiltered selfie is a form of self-care, y'all think I mean, why they gotta be doing the construction? That's the only thing about the city. I don't want to hear that. When I say that though, like unfiltered selfie is a form of self-care, I mean that every day, little by little, I've been holding this phone for a long time. Every day, little by little, I started accepting myself. Every day. And the shell is the last of it. Like the shell, it's just a shell. That's why some of us be so like gorgeous, and you be like, you're so pretty, and people be like, what? Like, because it's like, girl, you are, but you've lived in that body. That's you are you, so you didn't notice. That's how I be feeling. Like, oh, I've been like this. I don't know. But when you really start to peel off of all the things that we thought we need it, we don't need half that shit. You are who you are. And that's how you know it got to come from within. Like, I could be on this mother, and I'm always give it to you. Because that ain't even what we gonna do. We ain't gonna half step. But I feel the same way when I'm not done, when I'm not made up, when when my hair not, doing whatever I wanted to do, when I get a little chubby, if I get a little thin because I stopped eating sodium, how I feel is how I felt in every past life. I feel like I've just gotten better because I've accepted. But that fucking beauty field, that Barbie doll face, I'll be confused. Like, she knows she just put up she put up a video. That's not, you be confusing yourself. Because if you can't see yourself, then you can't see them. So although it sounds like a joke, and I'm like, she can't see, what I'm saying is, you can't see you. You don't like you. So of course you don't like me. Because I like me. Actually, I love me. Do the work. Do the work so you can stop thinking everybody hating on you. Do the work so if somebody is hating on you, they hating on some shit that they cannot take. Do that work. Stop trying to outsell people. Stop trying to outfriend people. Stop trying to do all. Just be who you are. Why is Benjamin Dutch accent? Look, this is how you got multitask. I think, Devontae, I've been done. But if you want to make something of a fuck it, shit. Benjamin Dutch. That sounds like a lie, sir. I'm not even accepting your booking. How good is God that right now I'm not and listen, if you are, it doesn't matter. But what I'm saying is, how good is God that I'm at home, about to pick my son up, having the freedom to do what I love. God made a way for the last 6 years. I be really like, whoa, where am I? Who am I? I'm that girl. Ooh, I'm that girl. That's how I be feeling. It's a beautiful place to be in. I think I got time to get lunch. How about tomorrow at 10? Perfect. Zoom works. I'm that girl. I knew she was busy. I'm so happy my son is having a good day today. Still gonna ramble. I'm gonna still ramble. Devontae, do as you may. I'm not perfect. These people know that. I'm so excited that Goliath had a good day. Yesterday, he had a rough day. And I'm so grateful that new moms, because we're doing the healing, these kids are going to be unstoppable. They know themselves. They are strong. These quarantine babies, try to tell them to do something. They not even being disrespectful. Kids are not being disrespectful because they say no or why. But they have such confidence. And when we were younger, they was taking our they wasn't aware that they could have it too. So they wasn't, But imagine growing up right now with a healed parent. A parent that's raising you out of love and not survival. A parent that listens, like a parent that when you could come and tell them something and they're not gonna make you feel like, you know how they be doing. Every time I think about what I needed, that's when I know what I need to, what I'm becoming. Like I know that freedom and safe space that a lot of us wasn't given. This is what we should be doing now. Like we should be opened to conversations with partners and children. We should just be open, man. I'm just happy to be here. Damn. Y'all don't be wanting to listen to the messenger, but I'm going to tell you something. God would use the most unqualified person in your eyes. You didn't have to qualify him for God to pick him. But y'all would not listen if you ain't like the messenger. And that's sad. You can learn something from everybody, everywhere, every situation. Everything is a moment of truth and teaching and understanding and unlearning and learning. It's a nice feeling to have, though. Because, boy, I was not... And not that I was a problem, but I know I didn't make it easy. But now when you know better, you do better. You grow. That's the thing. You did, you know what? You wasn't a problem. You was doing what you were supposed to be doing at that time. Nothing is a coincidence. If you would have been who you are now, then you wouldn't have done it this well. That's what I always tell myself. I wasn't ready. I had to be prepared. I had to go through some tests. I had to learn some things. I had to listen some more. I had to act tough. But how can, you just gotta go with it. You gotta go with it. You gotta accept yourself. Y'all be trying to fake it for these niggas. Be yourself. He don't like weave. He don't like this. What do you like? Who are you? Is it better to pretend and get the wrong thing and suffer in silence? Or is it better to be who you are and this person will be like, damn, I fucks with it. Damn, this burger look good. I want to get a burger from this guy's space that I used to talk to. I wonder if it would be weird for him, because it ain't going to be weird for me. I just want my food. But is he going to, you going to mess with my food? Matter of fact, don't let him touch it. But I just want to know, because this burger looks so good. I be telling all my business sometimes. But not really, because y'all don't know, but I'm just saying. Oh, he told me to turn this off, and I'm just sitting here. All right. I'll see y'all next week.